The grace of God touches people, fills your hearts, and heals you in body, mind, and soul. The grace of God is omnipresent on earth, and in the grace of God you are safe. I am Jesus Christ, and I am now right here among you. What is the grace of God, and how can you draw God's grace upon yourself? Two questions that have been posed to God by humans since the beginning of humankind, in order to gain a deeper understanding of the nature of the divine. Beloved human being, you do not need to earn God's grace, for it consists in God's love for humankind. In God's love for all that is, God's love makes no conditions, demands nothing of you, and is always unconditionally available to you. It is an illusion to believe that you have to earn God's grace. The truth is, to be worthy of God's grace means to open your heart to God's love. This is the only requirement a person must meet to share in God's love. It is not God who keeps himself apart from you, but rather humanity that, on its journey through time, chooses phases and periods of time to exist separated from God. Why do you do this? Out of love for creation and out of love for the Creator. For how else could God experience himself as a human being, except through the angels who are willing to incarnate in a human body? Grace is everywhere, because you have made yourself available for this great service of love. When you become aware of the exceptional status that humanity holds in creation, a new perception opens up to you and the fluid spiritual light of God's grace reaches you unhindered. Reintroduction and reconnection. Today, humanity stands at the point where reintroduction and reconnection to God have fully begun. Those who have chosen the light and opened themselves to love and truth will enter the inner realm of peace in this life. The times that have passed, in which you tested yourself, the good and bad experiences, serve you today to successfully pass the final tests towards the championship. Your heart is open and ready for healing, your mind is awake and receptive to knowledge, your human being is grounded and you are alive. You are in the process of achieving mastery, yet you doubt yourself so often. How can this be remedied? If you have any doubts, by deepening your relationship with God and becoming aware of what you have achieved. In a time dominated by negativity and dystopias, it is important to delve into your inner self and cleanse yourself from the filth of this time in the love of God. Therefore, regularly turning to God, to your soul and to your heart is the key that will allow you to master this snapshot in time. In a time when top is turned into bottom and lies are reinterpreted as truth, remaining whole and sane is only possible with God. Longing for the source, there is only one effective therapy to swim against the current of time, to reach the source, to yearn for the source with all your soul. You connect with God through your intention. You return to your heart through your willingness to look inward. Nothing more is required of you to return to the light and enter into God's love through God's grace. A person in God is free from worry, because he knows his own strength and trusts in God's power. Grace is everywhere. God is everywhere. And everything is in you forever. Jesus Christ.